just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. We're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Stroud going to throw right away. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Stroud. He's going to tuck it and go.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
1st down, Texans.
And now the 1st carry for Joe Mixon. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that 1st hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he will get into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans have their 1st lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Purdy now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to be 4th down. The Raiders have their punt team out there. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Stroud. And off the deflection, it is taken in. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
2nd and a yard. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain. To throw, it's Stroud. Throw across his body is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. 3rd down and 9. Stroud. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. They'll run here with Mixon. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Now here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Mixon. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the...
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Christian Harris there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Texans have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. Before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
2nd and 7. Here's Stroud. That's complete to Diggs. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Christian Harris there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Purdy to throw. That one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shaair. And His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Back to throw. Stroud. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Texans extend the lead to 24-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll go play action. Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That's good for Las Vegas.
To throw on first down is Purdy. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. A hit, and he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it, They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here's Purdy. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Good blocking, and he's in. Alvin Kamara, touchdown Vegas.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board.
And this one is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got Dell for that one. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. A pickup of... First down for Houston.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see
into space. He will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On second down, Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. He is in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Give up the middle with Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Throwing on second down. Stroud. Off-balance throw. It's complete. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down, Houston.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Tyree Wilton, former 7th overall pick. They're on the tag. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Stroud to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll run for it with Mixon. And he's going to have a Texans first down. And he'll get it by plenty. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 1.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew it was coming and still couldn't stop him.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. Mixon has the first down and more. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mixon. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. They'll run with Mixon. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. First down picked up.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And he will score again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. what a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans add on to their already sizable lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He'll try a long ball looking for Tony.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Purdy. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And they bring him down. First and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes...
And he's into the end zone. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. And give them credit. They are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here's Mixon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. To throw, it's Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Texans.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down. Now Mixon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Taking down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll run here with Mixon. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Try to get here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. They'll go with him again. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Mixon. And he's got another one. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans stretch things out even further. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Oh, no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And the Texans have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings it 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a game. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They move to